What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Fantasy Football Game Show presented by Front Yard Fantasy. I'm your host, Simon, joined as always, every day. He never misses.
I'm always here.
Josh and John Luke. What's up, guys?
What is up?
How come you guys didn't send me the black shirt memo? Come on, you're just going to leave me and Joshua out of this? You
guys this is dark gray.
Okay,
dark gray.
Okay.
I stole Scott Fish's shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, and
dark gray.
Joshua, I would be upset
if
you didn't wear that shirt. You don't need a black shirt. You've got the dad joke loading.
That's
shirt
for Craig.
Over there. And guys, joining us today is our great friend Joshua Cho. If you guys do not already follow him on Twitter, you can find him at JB Cho Knows. And any fantasy questions you've got throughout the entire offseason here, you guys can send over to him. You can send them to him directly or use his hashtag AskJBC. And Joshua is one of the most helpful people in this industry and one of our favorites. So make sure you guys follow him and use that to ask any questions you have. Joshua, thank you so much for joining us today, my man.
Appreciate you guys having me, as always.
It's going to be a good one. We're playing some Fantasy Jeopardy today. We've got some good categories. Our friend Jay wrote the questions for 2 of the categories today. I'll let you know which ones ahead of time. Before we get into that, though, we've got some people in the chat. Scott in here said, I know I'm supposed to be finding the differences between these 2 pictures, but I can't. I think they're the same picture. Is that in relation to the thumbnail?
It has to be. I'm actually going to look at it right now. Oh, nope. Same exact picture on each side. There's really no difference. It's you, Simon, in a cowboy hat and your open jean jacket, and then Justin Fields on the other side.
Of course the jean jacket's open. Yeah, they're almost
a little chest hair peeking out.
Yeah, me and Justin Fields. I get confused for Justin Fields all the time.
I bet.
No, actually, I never do. Never once. The only person I've been confused for recently was when I had a mask on and everything. Someone thought I was Logic, and then I took the mask off.
Dude,
and they were very disappointed.
They're like, no.
And then you started flowing.
Yeah, next time I just need to not say anything and walk away.
A couple months ago, I was wearing a mask. I went to this pizza place, and they were like, MTV. I was like, what? Like,
no,
MTV, right?
The channel?
I was like,
TV channel?
No.
You look like a TV channel, bro.
They're like, oh, never mind.
What do they think you're on? Like the Real World?
I have no idea. I still don't know.
They just say MTV. Like someone
I
who's
wished
on
I
MTV
asked.
would still be like, what? MTV?
Yeah,
Okay.
Josh was on an episode of Next, I think. He was one of the guys who got nexted as soon as he walked off the bus. It was a very short. Yeah, he walked off the bus and the girl went, next! And then Josh went right back on.
Are we going to do like a Fantasy Next graphic for a while?
we were going to do a Fantasy
idea.
Next graphic at one point. Maybe we got to bring that back up.
Yeah, we gotta do that this offseason.
We got Jay Wall in here saying, never give up on your dreams. Yeah, guys.
Never.
It's a great thing to remember today. And Craig in here, though, said, too late, Jay Wall. My dreams of winning Jail's affection have been dashed. Even money couldn't get it.
Never happened.
True, Jay?
Maybe you should try again. Maybe it'll work this time.
Make it bigger number.
We got Brady in here saying, what's up, guys? What's up, Brady? Go Tigers.
What up, Brady?
And Scott in here saying, I know you all probably saw my announcement on Twitter. It's been a day. Could use a fun show to help. If you guys didn't see it, today is the day Scott Fish is officially older than every single player in the NFL. There is not any players older than him left in the NFL
Brady ruined it.
Tom Brady ruined it. So, Scott, I understand where you're coming from. I get little dashes of that whenever they talk about running backs being like too old or over the hill. And I'm like, hey, that's how old I am. I feel for you. We'll try to distract you with some Jeopardy.
We're getting in the wide receiver range too.
Yeah,
Stephon Diggs, the Amari Coopers.
Dynasty players would be out on us. They would want nothing to do with us over there.
Sad.
Albert said, good afternoon, FYF. It's morning somewhere. What's up, Albert? And Scott in here saying, Joshua, what's up? We got a cheering section for you already.
He's going to lose, but are you ready to lose, Josh? Joshua, I forgot to ask you coming in. You ready to lose Jeopardy? I asked everyone.
The Wheel of Fantasy Fortune, like that's what my zone is. So this is going to be totally new. So I'm a little nervous because I know you guys know your stuff for sure.
Good.
You played Fantasy Fortune last time you came on, right?
Yeah, I think it dominated that.
You won that?
Did.
That sounds about right.
Jordan, and you're saying, I miss hipster Simon. Bring back the beanie.
Yeah, he's bro, busy. Bring back the beanie.
He's busy complaining about something, but he'll be back at some point. I promise, Jordan. Kaysen, what's up? Glad to have you in here. And he's saying, Josh, they probably said you look like Ned from Catfish.
I think I know who that is.
Maybe with the
take that.
mask on. That's not bad there.
He's not a bad looking dude.
No, and Dave in here saying, yeah, go Joshua. Yeah, they're already pulling for you in there. Jail, did we get a poll in there predicting who the winner is going to be? That's okay. You don't have to throw it in. I was just curious. Guys, today we are playing Fantasy Football Jeopardy, but before we get into that, a couple reminders. I know I said it at the beginning, but I'm going to say it again because it's that important. If you're not already following our guest, Joshua, go and follow him right now on Twitter at JBChoKnows. And then after you do that, come on back over to this window. If you're watching this on YouTube already, go ahead and hit that like button and make sure you subscribe to our channel at Front Yard Fantasy. And if you're on Twitch, hit that follow button. It is the easiest way to show your support for our show. And Josh only came back because the subscriber count went up. He was going to stay away indefinitely.
Yep. I saw we were at 1,020 when I left, and I was like, I'm not coming back till it's 1,025. So
so thank you, guys. We got there.
Yeah.
Guys, today we are playing Fantasy Football Jeopardy. I went ahead and determined the order ahead of time. Ooh. Joshua, you are going to be going first, followed by Jeff/Josh, and JL, you will be going third to finish things up. Our categories today. We don't talk about Burrow. No. This is a category all about Joe Burrow. The next category is the GOAT. This is all about our friend Tom Brady. And these two categories were brought to you by G-Man J. So Jay wrote all the questions for these two categories. Our next category is playoff schmayoffs. This is all teams that didn't make the playoffs. So this is going to be trivia about teams that didn't make it. They don't even care about those playoffs. Okay. The next category is grab bag. This may be a fantasy question. This may be a sports question. This may be anything. So there's a little bit of anything. You have no idea what to expect when you click one of those. And then the last category, as always, is going to be FanDuel Fun. These are all going to be courtesy of the FanDuel Sportsbook. Okay.
I hope I still remember everything. It's been a couple days. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Kev, welcome in, said Bird Up. Welcome back, Foster. And Joey said, I haven't seen Josh's face in like a week. I cry, but happy cry. Guys, before we get started, I'm going to run through the rules of how this is going to work. This is just like the TV show Jeopardy with a couple small changes. One, most of these questions are fantasy or NFL related. That's why it's Fantasy Football Jeopardy. When it is your turn, go ahead. We are going to be going in turn order instead of buzzing in like on the show as well. That way people aren't just screaming their names. On your turn, you will get a question. If you get it right, you will have the point value added to your total. There is no minuses on this for getting questions wrong. The more points a question is worth, the tougher they are. Those 500s are going to be pretty tough, and the 100s are going to be pretty easy. Close to gimmies, but I'm not going to say all of them are gimmies because there might be some slightly tougher 100s
close
in
to
there.
Gimmies.
If you get your question right, you will get to pick the category for the contestant that goes after you. So Joshua, if you get your first question right, you get to tell Josh from which category he has to answer. He still gets to pick his point value, but you are picking the category. We will go like this until all the questions have been answered or we're running out of time. And then at the end of the show, there will be a final Jeopardy question where you can wager any or all of the points that you have earned throughout the show. The person with the most money after Final Jeopardy will be our Fantasy Football Jeopardy champion for today.
Me. I'm going to win.
Man,
Not him.
Joe Burrow and Tom Brady. I haven't brushed up on too much on this, so hopefully it's not too difficult. We'll see.
You and me both, Joshua. All right. I'm going to play Josh. I don't like saying Joshua.
Joshua, you get your first choice of question, and no one went before you, so you get to pick anywhere on the board. Which category and point value would you like?
All right. We're going to go non-fantasy, or let's go with grab bag. Let's start with the easy one here. I'll go with grab bag for 300.
Grab
you like that category, Simon.
300. I did like that category, JL. I stole it. Your question is, which team won Super Bowl I? So who won the first Super Bowl?
Man, the first Super Bowl. Packers.
Joshua saying the Packers. And the answer is the Green Bay Packers. Nice job, Joshua. They defeated the Kansas City Chiefs for the very first Super Bowl. That is going to add $300 to your total.
All right.
And that means you get to pick Josh's question or his category.
Okay. I will let you go with FanDuel Fun.
So I'll let you go with FanDuel Fun.
Okay, Josh, which point value would you like in the FanDuel Fun?
That's Josh? You, Josh.
Right. FanDuel Fun. Let's go FanDuel Fun for $300.
$300 in the FanDuel Fun category. Put these players in order of receiving yards over under for the Super Bowl from highest to lowest. Cam Akers, Joe Mixon, and Van Jefferson. So I need you to put the three of these in order.
I think I'm going to go with Van Jefferson, Joe Mixon, and Cam Akers.
Locking that in?
Let's lock that in.
And Josh, you're absolutely correct. Van Jefferson at 33.5 receiving yards, Joe Mixon at 25.5, and Cam Akers at 15.5. And that is going to tie you with Joshua so far, 300 to 300. And you get to pick JL's category.
Let's go, Josh.
JL, you can get all up in the GOAT, you know?
In the GOAT. Disgusting. Yep. All right. Give me GOAT for 300.
300s have been
sticking
rolling.
with the 300 so far. So, JL, your question is, over his 22-year career, how many seasons did Tom Brady throw less than 20 touchdowns?
Less than 20 in his whole career. Oh, my God.
His whole career.
These are
0,
hard.
1.
Oh, man, that's a tough one.
If you have problems with these questions, direct them towards G-Man J.
No. No problem with it, but I'm just trying to break it down. Yeah.
Oh, and the answers in the chat are all over the place. We've gotten a different answer from everyone who's put it in there so far.
I guess I'll go with 1. Does this count seasons that he didn't play?
He played in every season of his career.
Okay.
So what final answer?
I'll go with 1.
1 from JL. And the correct answer is 2. He had 2
his rookie
seasons.
season and the one he got hurt, probably, right?
Those are probably them. Sean in here saying at
guess.
least 2. Albert said 2. Scott said 2. And then
done.
Sean, he said exactly what you said. Barely played as a rookie and had the ACL year. So
that's what I meant. Year he got injured.
The year he got injured, it was week 1, I believe, but he did play. So,
like, I've just been hating on Tom Brady for so long. I did not pay attention to anything that he really accomplished. So,
you're like, everyone's freaking out, and you're like, I don't even know who this guy is.
Yeah, don't give me the GOAT questions, please.
Well, Joshua, good news. JL missed his question, so you get to pick your category.
Oh,
and the point total.
Let me I'm going to stay with grab bag here and just try to get some points. Because I remember I saw some episodes where there was like, what's the largest landmass?
Well, JL wrote those questions. I didn't write. JL did not write these questions.
Let me go grab bag for 400.
This is only the second time grab bag has been a thing, by the way, Joshua.
Oh, okay.
Your question is, ice hockey is the national winter sport of Canada. What is the national summer sport of Canada? Is it Canadian football, lacrosse, soccer, or ultimate frisbee?
The summer sport.
And this is official. Like a government act declared this in 1994, what the official winter and summer sports are. This isn't just like the most popular.
All right. I mean, this is a football show. So Canadian football sounds like it could be. I'm going to go with lacrosse. What is lacrosse?
Locking it in?
Yes.
And you are 100% right. Lacrosse is the national summer sport of Canada as set by the National Sports of Canada Act in 1994.
Wow.
So Joshua, that is going to add $400 to your total, giving you a nice little lead so far right there. We got some people in the chat that were guessing along with this one. J-Wall said lacrosse.
Nice.
Scott said it's got to be ultimate frisbee. I'm sorry, you're wrong right there. Mr. Scamper said poutine. So close.
You think.
And Kelly said, I'm Team JL today. She's in here.
I'm Team Kelly every day.
And Dave got it right with lacrosse. And Scott said, sorry, I don't know. Sorry.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
And Sean said, I think it's lacrosse. I don't think CFL is a summertime season. That's a good point right there. That is a good point. And Kelly said, yes, JL.
Let's go.
You're on Team Kelly every day. So Joshua, that means you get to pick Josh's next category. Where is he going to be going?
Let's give him a Burrow question.
Okay. Josh, which Burrow question would you like?
I'll go with the 300.
Stick with the 300.
Yeah.
Your question is rank these players from most to least passing yards this season. This is a this season question, not career. Aaron Rodgers, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow.
That's a tough one. My initial thought is Herbert, Burrow, Rodgers. I think Rodgers is a little bit lower on the passing yards than you might expect, but I could see him being above Joe. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Aaron Rodgers.
Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Aaron Rodgers from Josh. And you are absolutely correct. Justin Herbert led the way with over 5,000. Joe Burrow had 4,600, which was still 500 more than Aaron Rodgers. Nice pull on that one, Josh. Man. It's going to add another 300 to your total, putting you right behind Joshua in our rankings. And that means you get to pick JL's category. Where is he going?
JL. I'm going to keep you on the GOAT.
I hate you. Give me 400, Alex.
400 in the GOAT. Tom Brady threw for the most passing yards of his career in 2021, within 200 yards. How many passing yards did Tom Brady have this season?
Oh, I know this. He had 5,300.
Final answer?
Yeah.
That's within. For sure.
You were only 16 yards off, JL. You did not need the full 200 range on that one. So that
I had come across that in my trivia last week.
Nice job. It's going to add 400 to your total, and you are no longer skunked on this board right here. And looks like people in the chat were right there with you. Sean said 5,300. Jay Wall said 5,300. Scott said 5,300. Mr. Scampers, you would have been outside of the range by only 16 yards if you had said 5,100. That one was close. And Albert with 5,250, you would have been in the range as well right there. And on our last question, we did have some people in here getting it right as well. Scott in the chat got it right. Nice. Albert was very close. The rare miss from Albert. He's usually 100% on these ones right here. JL, congratulations.
On the board.
You're not pulling a Simon. Wait until the last question.
No,
and you get to pick Joshua's category.
All right, Joshua wants to go in the GOAT.
No, come on.
Oh,
I gave too much.
JL just wants to get rid of this.
I'm trying to exhaust this category.
All
Which
right, you know
point
what?
value would you like, Joshua?
Let's go with 100.
100. He's going with 100. Who is the only quarterback to beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl twice?
That's so easy.
Is it one of the Mannings? Is it Eli Manning?
Locked in?
Yes. Who is Eli Manning?
Come on.
Eli Manning is the correct answer, Joshua. That's going to add $100 to your total. You got some points, and you still get to pick Josh's question. Can you guys tell
Send the GOAT.
that Jay wrote that question?
Yeah.
Not at all. Not at all.
Joshua, where are you sending
it? Create a category called the GOAT, but the first question is, let's talk about
Eli Manning.
Joshua, where are you going to send our boy Josh?
Let's keep him in the GOAT too.
Yes.
Okay, Josh, where are you going? 200 or 500?
Give me
Go
the 500.
5. Come on.
500 for Joshua in the GOAT. Tom Brady has the most passing touchdowns in postseason history. Which two players are tied for the second most? Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Dan Marino. I need you to give me the two players that are tied for second.
Yeah, it's Manning and Brees, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Locked in?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay. The answer is Joe Montana and Aaron Rodgers are tied for second. We had some people in the chat get Montana, Manning, Montana, but the Manning was incorrect.
Manning 100%.
Marino and Manning from J Wall, Peyton and Manning, Drew, Peyton, Montana and Breeze. Manning and Montana. Doesn't look like anybody in the chat got this one right. This one was this one's tough. It was a mix of old and new with some Joe Montana and some Aaron Rodgers in there.
Wait, so Aaron Rodgers is second for the most pass TDs in postseason?
Yeah, I did not know that either.
It's
postseason history.
Postseason.
How many rings?
I just misread the question completely. I don't
did you think it was just most passing touchdowns?
I had I just thought it was most passing touchdowns. Yes.
Gotcha. That's fine right there.
It's okay.
I still would have thought it was Manning.
I would have thought of Montana because I know he had one of the best playoff runs along with Joe Flacco. I think it's 12 touchdowns and 0 interceptions or 11 touchdowns, something like that.
Man, you're scaring me with all your knowledge just on the side.
Well, I'm a Joe Flacco or I'm a Ravens fan, so I heard that a lot.
Leader.
No, I'm not.
Oh, and Josh, you were not alone. JL said, LOL, I didn't read postseason. And Kaysen said, oh, postseason. And Sean said, fourth all-time is Brett Favre, who wasn't even an option. I believe the thinking there was to leave off some of the immediate next options so that there was like some gaps. So like if you did know it, you're not going to get confused by like, okay, who's
and
the
if
next
Brett Favre
guy?
is like one touchdown away, like you don't want to,
And Mr. Scampers said McCown and Bortles. You were so close on that one.
Close.
And JL, I assume you want to stay in the GOAT, right? Since you have free reign of the board.
Hell no. I also don't want to go and grab bag because I feel like you got way too cute with that. I'll go with Burrow for 400.
Burrow for 400 from JL. Within 3 percentage points, what was Joe Burrow's completion percentage in the 2021 regular season? Was this in your trivia you looked up the other day?
No, I don't think so. No.
I know what I would say, but it's probably not right.
I know they're all clustered between like 60 and 70 something. I'll go with 60 and 70. I'll go with 69. I'll go with 69%.
That's what I had in mind, JL. I
I'll
swear
go
to
with
God.
69%. Yeah.
That's what I would said.
Nice.
I was trying to think where I was gonna
I
go
would
in
have
this
gone
like
with that
small
too.
range.
But I have no idea. I don't know.
65.
Let's
Let's
see.
go.
The answer was 70.4%.
Yes!
So JL, you are in the range.
Nice.
You've gotten 2 fairly tough questions where you had to be within the range, and you were very close on that one, only 1.4 percentage points off. So that's going to put you up to 800 and tied with Joshua right there for the lead, with Josh not far behind with only 600. Oh wait, Josh, you should have 700. I didn't add your 100 from the. Oh no, 600 is correct, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Joshua or JL, you get to pick Joshua's category now.
Oh, Joshua, let's knock out this go category real quick.
Okay.
I see come here now. Beach said you don't have to worry about getting destroyed by Brady in the playoffs anymore, Josh. I think he was talking about Joe, when we're talking Joe Flacco and the Rams. The Ravens, but the Ravens were very good against Tom Brady in the playoffs. I got to say that. If you're a Patriots fan, come here now. You know.
Also, Kelly in here saying, "Yay!" She's excited for you, JL.
Let's go.
Joshua, unfortunately, there's only one question left in this category, so JL kind of forced your hand. You get the $200 question here. How many touchdowns did Tom Brady throw in his record-breaking 2007 season? Was it 45, 50, or 55?
Oh, I know.
Pretty sure it was 55.
Locking that in?
Yep.
Correct answer was 50. It was 50 touchdowns for Tom Brady. I believe that's the first question you missed, or maybe that last one. You're still, still up in first
You're on a
place there
roll.
at
I'm
800.
Sorry.
It's that GOAT category. But now you guys
Peyton threw 55. J-Wall just said that.
Yep.
That
Scott was in here with 50. J-Wall with 50. Mr. Scampers also thought 55, but Sean and Scott both nailed it with 50 as well. Nice job, guys. So, Josh, you got free reign of the board now. Where are you going?
Give me playoff schmayoffs for 300.
Playoff schmayoffs for 300. The Dolphins missed the playoffs. When was the last season the Dolphins made the playoffs? 1999, 2008, 2016, or 2019?
I have no idea.
Also, Mr. Scampers, don't leave. Keep giving us shitty guesses. Come on.
the Dolphins sneak in 2019, or was that a really bad season? That was a really bad season for them, I think. Yeah, it was the tank for 2 a year. 2016, maybe. Wasn't that Ryan Tannehill times? But they weren't good with him. Did they make the playoffs with him even? I don't even know. I'll say 2016, but I have no idea.
Josh going with 2016. Is that locked in?
Sure. Yeah.
And you are correct. Josh, it was 2016. Nice roll on that one. And the chat mostly knew it. Everyone except for J-Wall and Scott. But nice job, everybody else in there. Scott, you've been killing it. It's about time you missed one in the chat. You've been getting them all right. Albert with 2016, Sean with 2016, Scott Rainier with 2016, Tim with 16 as well.
Wow.
He remembers.
He does remember. He's a Dolphins
He says
fan.
the last time I felt happiness.
Really, my logic behind going with 2016, I was like, oh, man, this would be such a tough question if it was back to 2006 or 1999. And I'd probably hear about it if it was 1999. So, like,
hey, can I just ask a quick question? Do you guys are you guys fans of Brady? I mean, I know he just retired and everything, but
at this point, I am. I wasn't 2 years ago.
Yep, I'm exactly like Josh. A couple years ago, I was not, and then our friend Chase Payne from Champions Round said something that really resonated with me. He was like, you know, like he's like, I'm sick of all these people hating on players that are all-time greats. Like, just enjoy it. He's like, I tell my kids about watching Jordan. Like, I want to be able to tell my kids about watching Brady. Like, when a player's that good, I'm done hating. I'm just gonna watch and enjoy, like, seeing something historical that I can tell my kids about. But I was with you. Like, up to 2 years ago, I was sick of that man. I was like, enough Tom Brady.
Okay.
But it has turned around.
It was the whole Patriots too. It wasn't just Tom Brady.
That's true.
But once he left, and I kind of warmed up to him. I like Tom Brady now.
Him.
Yeah. And Kelly said Josh has been tapping into the spirits and asking for guidance.
I got my crystal balls.
And also Albert said Matt Moore started that game, I think, for the Dolphins in 2016.
Oh yeah, he definitely did. I remember that. He definitely did.
And Dave said Simon didn't mention I got that one wrong. Makes up for him failing to mention when I got one right. Yeah, we'll call it even right there. And come here now, Beach89. Do not put that on me. I am not a Jags fan.
Big old Jags fan.
My girlfriend's a Jags fan. She picked
what? I didn't know that.
She picked them this year. I told her to pick a team, and then she wasn't allowed to pick
Trevor Lawrence.
Is it Trevor?
Not just Trevor. She also likes the blue.
It helps.
She thinks it's a really nice
Travis
blue.
Etienne.
I think it's a really nice blue as well, actually.
So I think the blue had more to do with it than Trevor, and then
they have a pool in their stadium. I'm pretty sure.
No, that's just the jersey jail. They're just blue.
No, it's a whole pool.
Well, I know when a bunch of them stand close together, it looks like a pool, but it's not. It's not actually a pool, jail.
It's a pool. I promise.
Josh, you got that question right, which means JL is up next, and you get to pick his category.
Yeah.
I just saw Mr. Scampers coming with TB12 had me at tequila stumble, and I actually though, once I saw that, I was like,
yes,
yeah, we've all been
there. I feel you.
JL, you can go to. It seemed like you were getting a little nervous with grab bag, so I'm gonna send you there.
Yes.
Okay, JL, right. Which grab bag question would you like?
Give me 200.
200 for grab bag from JL. Which of these wide receivers scored the most PPR fantasy points in 2020? Oh, I put the answer in there.
I'm gonna go with Tyler Lockett.
I'm so sorry, guys. This is a technical error on my part right here. We're gonna
technical.
The beautiful thing is we have an extra question every time, right?
Okay.
So I get 200.
So, no, JL, you don't get anything. You have to pick again. I'm sorry. 100 or 500.
And now I have to stay in this category.
That was tough.
You have to stay in this category. I'm sorry.
Take the 500.
No, Simon's gonna make this ridiculously hard. I'm gonna go for 100.
Hold on, JL. I'll allow you to go to Burrow if you want.
No, it's fine. I'll take this like a man. Give me 100.
All right.
100 from grab bag. Who voiced Barry B. Benson in the 2007 DreamWorks animated movie, The Bee Movie? Was it Morgan Freeman, Sean Connery, or Jerry Seinfeld?
Oh man, I don't know this one. I'm gonna go with Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld is correct, JL. That's going to give you $100 on
Excellent
top of
movie.
that one.
We have a debate going here in the chat between teal being a blue or a green. And actually, when Simon said that he likes their blue, I mean their green, I almost said that's more of a blue in my opinion, but I'm fine with green.
It's a mix. It's a mathematical
it's a cyan green color according to Wikipedia, which is is both. Cyan is a type of blue.
Say cyan is a type of blue.
Yeah, but the final word's green. That means cyan. It's like it's an ish green. It's a green. You know, I don't know.
In my eyes, it looks more greenish to me.
Cyan was listed first, so.
Also, people in the chat getting that one. Seinfeld, Jerry Seinfeld. Mr. Scaber says, "What's the deal?" And then Jay Watt said Seinfeld.
I'm so happy you said it like that.
Dave also with Seinfeld, and then Jay said, "I wish it was Morgan Freeman."
That would make that movie amazing.
Honestly,
I wish it was Sean Connery.
When I was coming up with the other answer choices, I was thinking of like people that would have made that movie even funnier if they voiced the bee. And Morgan Freeman and Sean Connery were up there. Neil deGrasse Tyson was the other one I was going to put in there, and I decided to just make it 3.
Or LeVar Burton.
I love him, but he'd be so annoying.
Oh, LeVar Burton would have been too good. He's too good for that movie right there. And Scott said, "Cyan is my 4-year-old's favorite color."
Checks out.
And Kelly
in the chat right now.
Kelly's got the right answer. Said it's teal. It's not blue, and it's not green. It's teal.
It's teal. Yeah.
I'm with Kelly. I'm on Team Kelly now. Now, Jail. Now both of us are on Team Kelly.
Woo.
Jail, you got that one right.
No, it's green.
Even facing some adversity throughout that question, which means you get to now send.
I got 2 questions right, actually.
You did well. Okay,
for the decimal point.
You technically got that first one right.
Josh looks like he's really wants to have some FanDuel fun, so let's go with that.
I love some fun with FanDuel. You know me.
Okay, FanDuel.
I do know you.
I'll take it for 200.
200. Which player has the highest receiving yards over under for the Super Bowl? T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, or Jamar Chase?
Jamar Chase.
Final answer?
Lock it in.
Jamar Chase is correct with 78.5. T. Higgins not far behind at 69.5, and Tyler Boyd projected at 37.5. But that is going to add another 200 to your total, Joshua, and you get to send Josh to his next category.
Oh no!
But wait, before you do that, I just want to hit this comment. This is a great comment. Kelly is green. That's true. Kelly Green. That is 100% true right there. That's it's a great comment, Dave. Okay, where are you sending Josh?
I'm sorry. This just blew my mind actually a little bit. Did you know that that Jacksonville has higher population than New Orleans, Baltimore, Washington, DC, Atlanta, Miami, Seattle, Denver,
that doesn't surprise me. It's Florida.
So, and
I know Jacksonville's big.
And it's similar to San Antonio in the essence that like it's a sprawling city. You know what I mean? A lot more of it is considered Jacksonville than maybe with like Atlanta. I know only like this much of it is actually considered Atlanta, and all the rest is like metro. But that's why San Antonio is the 7th largest city in the country. It's huge, but it doesn't feel very busy. So where's Josh going? FanDuel fun, right?
Twice, I think. Yes.
Oh, you just got that one right.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
I'll put him in.
Oh wait, no. Who just? Yeah,
Joshua
got that
picks
one right.
for me.
Yeah. I'll pick for him. I'll pick playoff schmayoffs for Josh.
Okay, Josh.
Playoff.
Although it feels like he likes this one.
I really like it, and I'm gonna take the $400 question.
Ooh. 400 for Josh.
I have no idea if I'm gonna like it.
The Chargers missed the playoffs.
Oh no!
Only 2 teams scored more offensive touchdowns than the Chargers this season. Who were they? Buccaneers, Rams, Cardinals, Cowboys, Bengals. I need the 2 teams that scored more offensive touchdowns than the Chargers this year.
Okay, so my initial gut is just screaming the first 2 teams, actually. Maybe the Cowboys snuck in there. Maybe the Buccaneers, the Rams, and then maybe the Cowboys. I doubt the Cardinals did. I really doubt the Bengals did. I'm really confident about the Buccaneers. I'm going to just go Buccaneers, Rams. Yeah. Buccaneers, Rams.
Final answer?
Yes.
Okay, Josh. You got one of them right. It was the Buccaneers, but the Cowboys were actually first in the league with 64. Chargers at 58, then Bengals at 54, and Cardinals and Rams both at 52. That was a little bit of a tough one. I think the Cowboys were a sneaky answer there.
I should have known that. I was just like kind of down on the passing attack, and I think that's kind of what changed my perception there. There was just a lot of rushing touchdowns.
You weren't alone though, Josh. Scott said Bucks and Rams. J-Wall also said Rams and Bucks, but then Sean got it with Cowboys and Bucks, and Albert also got it with Bucks and Cowboys, and Dave got it as well with Cowboys and Bucks, and Scampers got the Bucks in there, but then went with the Bengals. They're so hot right now.
I like how that was like kind of like it's only tangentially related to the playoffs. But it was a good question.
Oh, all these questions is
the Chargers didn't make the playoffs, and that made it a playoff.
It just contains a playoff team at least.
It's all about teams outside of the playoffs, and you may have noticed the theme. They're all just going to start with blank missed the playoffs, and then it's going to be a question about said team. Josh, you get to pick a category for JL. Where are you sending them?
I don't get to pick it.
Oh, you missed it. JL.
Oh, wow, you could have taken advantage.
Oh.
He wants grab bag for 500.
Yeah, he does. He knows he wants it.
I don't have the cojones to do 500.
Yes, you do. You got him.
Give me Burrows.
This is like the slowest we've ever like hit the $500 questions. I feel like.
Yeah.
Are people scared of me? Scared of my?
People we're really scared of you, Jay, and Simon.
Okay, yeah, and the only 2 500s taken have been Jay's 500s. No one's taken any of my $500 questions.
They're sadistic.
Well, now JL took
gotcha.
JL took Burrow for 500, right?
Yeah.
Okay, your question. Within 2 spots, What number QB was Joe Burrow off the board according to Fantasy Data ADP? So, like in order of quarterbacks, where was he drafted? QB what?
People were worried about his knee. I'll say it'd be Lamar, Herbert, Kyler, Josh Allen, Mahomes, Dak. I'm gonna say 8.
Final answer?
I'll say 9. Final
answer?
9s. Let's go 9s.
It was QB 13. So QB 11 through 15 would have been right for that one, JL. But I don't blame you. I think I would have probably said around that same range. I thought it was a little bit higher. I think we forget how much people were questioning how much the injury was going to affect him this year because it was a pretty major injury.
Yeah.
But I'm with you on that one. Josh, did that surprise you? Or you were nodding your head like, oh, that's about
I was going to say 12. I just knew where Tannehill was getting drafted coming in the year. I think it was about 10 or 11. And I know Burrow was behind him.
I was going to say 13 though. So should I get some?
Barely
Absolutely.
You were spot on, you know, like give Joshua the points.
All right.
Okay, Joshua, you've got free reign over the board because JL missed that one. And we got a close game here, 1,000 to 900 to 900.
I think I'm trying to think if I should play it safe and then, just kind of get some points. But let's go for the grab bag 500.
A lot of good answers in the chat on that last one. Albert getting spot on with 13. Sean
nice.
12 himself. Jay Wall 10. Kelly 12, very close. Mr. Scampers 14, very close. Scout 9. Timothy 14. 14 again.
Timothy.
A lot of good ones. I just saw it and I said it,
Yeah.
But yeah, so what's going on? Where are we at?
Josh is
grab bag
you picked grab bag for 500, Josh? Joshua? You're making me so happy. Let's see this question. Which U.S. president is the only president to speak English as their second language? Hint, his first language was Dutch. Your options are James Monroe, Martin Van Buren, Millard Fillmore, or Thomas Jefferson.
So there's something.
Wait, flipped his lid.
Whose question is this? Oh, I thought it was Joshua's question.
No, he picked that for me, right?
No. This is my question, right?
Oh, it's yours?
Because he had free reign of the board. He had free reign of the board.
Well, there's only one grab bag, so I just thought
that
he was
checks
choosing
out
that for me.
Yeah.
Come on.
So Joshua,
I know
what's your answer going to be here?
Do you know the answer, Josh?
I think so, and I'm glad I didn't say any more.
Man, I feel like so English is our second language. I'm just looking for a Dutch name. I don't know. I feel like that's like a trick of some sort.
What are you gonna go with, Joshua?
I'll go with Dutch. Monroe.
Final answer?
Yes.
So before you reveal, that's who I would have gone with. It doesn't matter.
Martin Van Buren.
Just Van Buren sounds pretty Dutch, right? The Van, I think that I used to play FIFA a lot, and I know there was like I really liked a couple teams around there. Had Van Jefferson. Yeah, I mean not Van Jefferson. It sounds Dutch.
Van is a
Van
drinking for 4 days straight before this. All right, I had a heck of a weekend.
I wish I could call the lifeline in there.
And gotten Josh in there. We had some people in the chat get that one as well. Kelly Van Buren. And come here now with Van Buren as well and said, I should know this. Yeah, that presidential trivia in there was for you. A lot of Van Burens in the chat. Nice job, guys, getting that one. It was
the J-Wall in this one. Sounds too obvious.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go with it. I thought it was a trick.
Yeah, and the $500 question, I know we do a lot of tricks in there, but sometimes it's nice to take the trick out.
I was trying to think of.
Van Persie. Okay, so Josh, you got an opportunity to take the lead here, and you can take any question you want on the board. Which question is it going to be?
Brady also knew. Look, I'm having brain farts all over the place today, guys.
Van Jackson.
Where do I want to go? Give me. Oh, what's the score? Okay, so I guess I'll take playoff schmails for 200 and take the lead here.
Okay, playoff schmails 200. The Browns missed the playoffs. How many players on the Browns had over 700 receiving yards? 0, 1, 2, or 3?
I don't know. That's
a
$200 question.
Dang,
I just don't know how many receiving yards. I mean,
That's
probably zero. It's probably zero because, like, did Jarvis Landry? I know he missed a couple games. Jarvis Landry is the only one that might have gotten it. I don't know.
We're gonna need an answer.
Would
Josh.
anyone
What are you
else?
going with?
I'll go with zero. Oh, did he have it? I'm gonna go with zero.
Zero from Josh. Final answer.
Yes.
And you are absolutely correct. And
Oh.
Donovan
I know,
Peoples-Jones
I
was
almost
the leading
mentioned him, but I didn't think
receiver
he
with
could be it.
597 yards.
Dang.
I originally had this at 600, decided to up it a little bit since it was a $200 question, but you pulled that one out, Josh.
Wow.
Nice job.
Yeah.
And that's going to give you the lead, and you get to pick where JL's going.
JL, go to, just so you can't take the lead on me, Burrow.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for
Mhm.
that. I'll take Burrow for 200.
Burrow for 200. Who had more interceptions this season? So who threw more interceptions, Matthew Stafford or Joe Burrow?
Who threw more interceptions? Joe Burrow.
They both threw more than you would expect.
Final answer, JL?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it was Stafford with 17 to Joe Burrow's 14. So you're going to miss that one. Staying in third place, but not by much. And that means, Joshua, you have free reign over this board. We had some guesses in the chat, though. J-Wall got it right. Brady also got it right. Sean got it right on that one. And Mr. Scambers, I almost skipped it because it said Maddie. And I immediately think of Matt Ryan instead of Maddie
Seriously,
Stafford. But
Matt Ryan kind of took the name Maddie, didn't he?
right?
Yeah.
I hear Maddie and I immediately think
It's just
Matty
Maddie.
Ice.
It really is just Matty Ice, like Josh.
Matty
was saying,
Ice,
right?
Matty Ice.
Yeah, it's exactly like Matty Ice. Okay, guys. Joshua, which question would you like? Let me go back to the board.
Such a close game.
All right, so he's got 100 on me. Let's try FanDuel Fun for 400.
And then we only got hundreds and 500s left after that. FanDuel Fun for, you said 400?
Yes, please.
According to FanDuel Sportsbook odds, which of these is more likely to happen during the Super Bowl? Anytime safety or both teams score a touchdown on their opening drive? So they've got odds for both of these. Which one do they think is more likely to happen? A safety during the Super Bowl or both teams score a touchdown on their opening drive?
I like that question.
Yeah, I feel like this is a tricky one too because the answer to me seems very obvious again, but I don't want to go against it. So this time I'll go with what I think seems obvious. Both teams score a TD on their opening drive. Lock it in.
Lock it in.
Absolutely would have gone with that too.
Oh my
And
God.
I'm sorry, but it is an anytime safety at plus
Wow.
900. Both teams score a touchdown on their opening drive is at plus 11.
It is unlikely. It is unlikely to happen. You're just like thinking the betting, like people like the money going into that. Like I'd rather bet on both teams scoring a touchdown on their opening drive, you know?
Isn't a safety like super rare though? I mean,
Yeah, but I guess two
So
things
so
happening.
listen, but
It can happen at any time throughout the game.
It's almost like a
Exactly.
parlay for the first
Yeah.
one off
Yeah,
of the
but I mean,
first
but
two
even just with the
possessions.
I'm
that
sure
we're
if you go
talking
through
about.
every game and how
Yeah.
often each team scores on their opening drive and how often a safety happens, I bet you a safety happens more, even though they are rare.
I
But
mean, that
you
would make
weren't-
sense if they're putting the odds out
Yeah.
there for that.
Yeah.
But
you
yeah,
weren't alone.
I guess that's another key here.
Most people in the chat agreed with you, Joshua. Jay,
Yeah, I would
Wall,
agreed.
Scott, Mr. Scampers, Dave. The only person in here that got it right was Sean with anytime
job, Sean.
safe.
Dude, give
Nice
him
job,
give Sean some points right there.
Sean gets 400 points for getting
Good
that
job,
one
Sean.
right.
Well done, Sean.
I was having some fun going through the FanDuel Sportsbook earlier with some of their Super Bowl props that they've got up. They've got some really cool things in there. Those were two of my favorite ones, and I was
Wow.
surprised by those lines as well, which is why I made it a question. So, Josh, do you want a 100 or a 500? Where are you going to go?
Give me FanDuel Fun for 500.
Ooh.
FanDuel Fun for 500. Which player is currently favored to be the #1 overall pick in this year's NFL draft? Evan Neal, Kayvon Thibodeau, Aiden Hutchinson, or Kenny Pickett?
Kayvon Thibodeau.
Final answer?
Yes.
The answer is
Damn it.
Aiden Hutchinson out of Michigan
Trying
at
to feel
plus
really confident about
150.
So confident. I was like, oh no.
Thibodeau's not far off though, and I bet we with
He's
a good
getting a lot of
combine
hype.
after. Yeah, like he was injured this year as well. We could see it rise as the season goes on. He's getting a lot of hype. I was hoping JL would get that one after all the Super Bowl ones. I could just see him rolling his eyes at it being a draft question. But Josh, that one was pretty tough. We haven't started diving into the draft all that much, I know, yet over here. And JL.
Yeah.
You want the 500?
J-Wall got it right.
Yeah, nice job, J-Wall.
Wow.
Coming here saying Evan Neal. We got some Tibbs.
That just reminds me of the Bulls coach that we had back.
Oh, Jeff is Josh.
Oh, yeah, Tibbs.
Tibbs for Thibodeau?
Yeah.
Exactly. That makes sense. And Brady said, LOL, Kenny Pickett. Yeah, I just wanted to throw one quarterback in there. I knew that wasn't the case, but thought maybe someone would be drawn by the quarterback right there.
Hey, you never know. You never know.
You thought someone might pick it.
And Mr. Scamper said, I've heard of these humans.
Fun to say. Me too.
Okay, JL.
All right, give me playoffs 500.
Woo!
Trying to take the lead here.
Ooh, that's a guaranteed lead going into the end of the game.
Yep.
I think.
Bad teams miss the playoffs. In order, which teams have the first 3 picks in the upcoming NFL draft?
Oh.
Oh my God.
Man, I can't remember.
And Dave said, why are we laughing at Kenny Pickett? I actually like Kenny Pickett as a quarterback. I just think he was the odd man out in that list as far as the odds go. He was at like plus 2,500, Dave.
All right. I know that I feel like the Lions first. No, I think it's Jags, Lions, Texans.
Final answer?
Yeah.
JL, you are absolutely right. God. It is Jags, Lions, Texans. I thought maybe the Jets or the Giants
Jets
might
played
throw
themselves
you
out of it, and the Giants got pushed back, I remember. But those are the two that I was confused about.
Man, he did it in order.
Let's see. We had a couple people in the chat. A lot of people got Jags, Lions. Most people getting Jags. But then Brady and Albert getting it with Jags, Lions, Texans. Oh, also Sean. Sorry, I almost skipped Sean. Sean was in there first with the Jags, Lions, Texans. And sorry, Dave got it right too by saying what Sean said. So nice job on that one. And Peaked in High School saying, yo.
Alex.
What's up, Alex? So JL, that is going to catapult you into the lead. And
let's go. I'm going to lose it in Final Jeopardy.
In the regular round. But we've got 3 more questions left, all $100. And you got that one right. So you get to send Joshua to whichever category you would choose.
All right, let's send Joshua to... Let's finish out playoff schmayoffs.
Playoff schmayoffs for Joshua. You ready for your question?
Sure.
The Colts missed the playoffs. Who had the most receiving yards on the Colts in 2021? Michael Pittman, Zach Pascal, or T.Y. Hilton?
Michael Pittman. Lock it in. Michael
Pittman is correct, and it is not even close. Pascal had the second most with 384 and Hilton with 331. That's going to add 100 to your total, Joshua, tying you up with Jeff. And now you get to pick. Is he going to be answering FanDuel Fun or we don't talk about Burrow? No.
Man, I'm still hurting over that Van Buren fake off, man. I'm like, it was too obvious. Anyway, okay, sorry. Competitive nature's coming out here. Let's go with let's go with the Burrow for 100.
Okay, Josh, you ready for yours?
Yeah.
True or false? Joe Burrow threw over 30 touchdowns this year, not ever.
True.
Just so we're clear. That is correct. He threw 34 touchdowns this year, Joshua. That's going to add, Josh. That's going to add 100 to your total, putting you slightly in the lead. And JL, you don't get a choice. You just get the last question. You ready
Give
for
it? To me. Yep.
FanDuel Fun, and then we will move into Final Jeopardy. Which team is favored to win the Super Bowl? The Cincinnati
Rams.
The Cincinnati Bengals or the Los Angeles Rams?
Give me the Rams.
You are correct. The Rams were 4-point favorites last time I checked. It might be moving, but they were 4-point favorites. You are correct, JL. That's going to add 100 to your total. And it is anybody's game going into Final Jeopardy. JL with 1,500, Jeff with 1,200, and Joshua with 1,100. It's going to come down to your wagers. So, guys, your final category is Super Bowl trivia. So this is going to be a Super Bowl trivia related question. I need you to write down your wagers either on a piece of paper or on your phone, whichever one you got, and then we'll have you guys reveal those, and then I will put the question up on the screen. And Jay in here saying this has to be our closest game ever. I think it is. This is a really close one.
Super Bowl trivia.
How many points do I have?
Yeah, how much do I have?
I'm putting it back up there. So Joshua, you have 1,100.
Yeah, okay.
Josh, you have 1,200. And JL, you have 1,500.
But we get this paid out, whatever we got here, right?
Exactly. Yeah, in Bitcoin.
Yeah,
Josh will fax it to you. Unless you prefer Cole's Cash, we can make that happen as well.
Can I get some of those NFTs everyone's raving about?
We only have a couple of those.
I can send you some JPEGs. Everyone got their wagers?
Yep.
I do.
Okay. Go ahead and reveal those. Josh going with all of it. JL, what does that say? 1,000? So JL wagered 1,000. That means, and that's, sorry, 1 second. I'm writing all these down. Jeff, you wagered all of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Joshua, how much did you wager?
500.
500. So, okay, 1 second. Cool.
So that would have Joshua winning if we all got it wrong, I believe.
Yes, because yep. And if
I
Joshua
should
gets
have
it
gone with
wrong.
0, man. Shoot.
Okay, guys, are you ready for your final question?
Yes.
Which team is tied with the New England Patriots for most Super Bowl wins? So which team is tied with the New England Patriots for most Super Bowl wins? They both have 6. So there are 2 teams in the NFL with 6 Super Bowls. Who's the other one besides the Patriots?
I got it.
And if you guys could go into the private chat as well, just because I know our commenters are smart and you guys got a little bit more time for this one.
Are we writing it out or you want me to write it?
Yeah, write it down. No, write it down on a piece of paper.
Okay.
Okay. I'll give you guys about 10 more seconds to get your answers down. And I'll give you a clue, guys. The answer is not Sandra Bullock, even though Brady seems to think the answer is Sandra Bullock. So if you have Sandra Bullock, erase it, write something else.
Dude,
we'll eliminate that.
Hold on. Let me.
You got about 5 more seconds to get that answer in.
I'm ready.
This is probably
ready?
super wrong.
I bet it's not too wrong. I mean, it's either completely right or completely wrong, actually.
Probably way wrong.
Okay. Yeah, this doesn't feel right.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead and reveal your answers.
I actually wrote the
JL
Rams.
said Cowboys. JB Cho said Rams, and Josh said Steelers. Are you guys ready for the correct answer?
I'm definitely wrong.
I think I'm right.
The correct answer is
Feel pretty
the
good about
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
The Steelers are the correct answer, Josh. That's going to leave you
Felt
with
pretty good about that.
$2,400 and the win.
Nice win.
JL in second.
I
with
saw
1,000.
JL read his down pretty quick, and I was like, I think he's got it.
Rams
Probably
would make
Ben,
no
too.
sense. Like that was just a horrible even guess. Because
No, I was between Steelers and Bears myself, but then I was like,
yeah, Bears don't have enough, but
yeah, they have a bunch of early ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many the Rams have. I don't know where they are on the list. I just know Steelers and Bucks are up there at the top. The chat got this one coming out Beach 89 with Steelers. J-Wall with Steelers. Man, lots of people getting Steelers in here. Steelers. Brady said Steelers. Tim said Simon. Don't make me say that evil team from Pittsburgh. Dave said Steelers, and they did it
Damn, everybody
first.
knew
Mr. Scamper said
I know.
We all
Oilers.
knew.
And Dave said, be nice him. About the Steelers.
So Steelers also have 6?
Yeah,
They-
Steelers.
Honestly,
Steelers also
I was just like 2 days ago looking at like a whole like list of every team that's won every Super Bowl. It's just like a graphic.
I started
And,
panicking, and then just in my mind, greatest show on turf came to mind. I was like, oh shoot. And then I just put down the Rams.
The pressure gets on when you're on live, right? You
Yeah,
get these
you know,
questions,
it's
and all of a
like-
sudden it's like, oh, you
I was
panic.
frazzled. Especially because Josh looked so confident. I was like, oh man.
JL, you wrote that down with such confidence. I was positive you got it. Like
me
whenever
too,
you
me
and
too.
Josh, I was like, oh shoot, I made this way too easy.
Me too.
And then,
I was surprised when I looked at that graphic. I thought the Steelers, I don't know. It's like they haven't won a Super Bowl like until they had Big Ben, until like this early 70s. I'm pretty sure, if I remember what I was looking at correctly. I was a little, I was drinking.
Yeah, Sean said they won 4 in the 70s.
Yeah, okay.
Roethlisberger.
Yeah, okay. There you go. There you go.
And Albert said Cowboys have 5. I'm not sure, Albert. I don't know.
I feel like they have a lot.
They take your word for it. Josh, good win. Nice job. Welcome back to the show. And you pulled out a W whenever you came back. And Joshua, you won last time you were on here. You're going to have to come back for that redemption arc after losing Jeopardy today. You were in the lead the vast majority of the game today. And Josh pulled it out at the end.
Damn.
Oh, they
Joshua
were so
one off. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's unfortunate.
If you guys are not already following our guest after the show, after he killed it at most of this trivia all day, go and follow him right now at JB Cho Knows. And guys, I said it at the beginning, but if you have any fantasy questions throughout this offseason, Josh is an unbelievable analyst. And if you just use the hashtag AskJBC, he will answer any and all of your fantasy questions. He is the man. Josh, thank you so much for coming on with us today.
Thank you for having me on, man. Love you guys.
You're the man, Josh.
It's always fun. It's always fun streaming with you. And Dave said, greatest show on turf won once. The next year was Tom Brady for the first time, but I get where you came from. we got 2 Tom Brady haters.
That was a hell of a Super Bowl, though.
Yeah.
I think it was Dave in here earlier who said, "I hate Tom Brady. I will not be telling my children about him."
Yeah, I probably won't be, to be honest.
You'll be like, who? Who are you going to say is the greatest quarterback of all time when you tell your kids? Joe Burrow, Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning.
Just as a QB and as a player, but team wins obviously in Super Bowls and accolades like that. Tom Brady has. I still really believe that Peyton Manning was the best just quarterback.
I think you can make an argument that Peyton Manning was the best season quarterback of all time, very easily, actually. I like if you just break down the stats and what they just did in the season, but Tom Brady with the Super Bowls and everything, you just can't argue with that.
Oregano.
Love a good seasoning.
Yeah, he's pretty well seasoned. That Manning guy.
Very seasoned. Yeah,
guys. That is going to be it for our show today. Thank you everyone who tuned in. Joshua, thank you so much again for joining us today. We will be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time for some more fantasy football game show fun. So make sure to tune in then and come hang out with us. We're playing. What are we playing tomorrow? I think we're playing Fantasy Fortune with our friend John Bosch, right?
Yeah.
So make sure you guys come hang out with us and John Bosch for some Fantasy Fortune tomorrow. Until then, we are out of here. Adios, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Tease.
Love you guys. Straight to